What's up guys, Strike Entertainment back again today with another video. And with this one we're going to change it up a little bit. As you can tell, I'm not in my gear or, anything. It's kind of just me talking to you guys. So the reason why I'm doing this, I kind of wanted to change up the style of videos. I'm in college now. By the background, this isn't my normal room. I'm in college, which means I'm away from home. I don't have my gear, I don't have any of that stuff. So in order to keep bringing you guys content, keep you guys entertained and all that, Garrett and I wanted to give, or still do videos, but if we're not around playing, we can't really get you guys the typical video we do. So we're gonna start doing kind of like vlogs, updates in a way. We're not gonna just do that solely, but for the next probably 2 months, give or take, until we go home, we might be doing some of this stuff a little bit more frequently than we normally would. But it kind of gives you guys a way to, talk to us and just kind of learn more about who we are as people besides just the airsoft player, and actually, see a face to face and not just us covered in our helmet and mask and all that. But anyway, so as I was saying, as you can now know, I'm in college, both Garrett and I. My hoodie says Tampa, so I attend the University of Tampa in Tampa, Florida. I'm originally from Rhode Island. That's where I grew up, was raised for most of my life. I'm about 1,300 miles away from home, and I'm in the panhandle of the United States. Yeah, I'm away from home, which means I need to kind of adapt to the new environment, new situation. But again, it's college, so might as well enjoy the time while I have it. I am studying or majoring in international business and entrepreneurship, and I also just joined the Navy ROTC program. So ROTC is basically a program that the college offers, or it's through USF, which is University of South Florida, that Tampa's a part of. It allows me to do a military program, basically, that when I graduate after my 4 years, if I pass all my stuff, I become a commissioned officer in the United States Navy, which is something that I've kind of always wanted to do, or just I wanted to serve. I grew up in a Navy family for most of my life, almost 15 years of it, and so I was surrounded in that environment, and it was always something that I wanted to do personally. And now I'm here with the opportunity to do so I took it. I didn't originally sign up when I was applying to college, and I kind of regretted that, so I went back on my decision and decided, okay, this is what I want to do, and so I decided to do it. Another thing about college in general is that where the campus is located, it's located in the actual center of the city for the most part, of the downtown area. I'll have a video or a quick tour of my room just to kind of show you guys what it is, but the view that I have shows the city, and that's just where the campus is located. I always compare it to Central Park in New York City in terms of how the campus is located or set up. So you're surrounded by the actual city itself, which is really kind of cool. I always enjoyed the city, so I feel kind of right at home. I feel comfortable with that stuff. Speaking of my room, I am in an all-freshman dorm, and I'm actually solo. I don't have a roommate. I originally was gonna have a roommate with one of my best friends from preschool that stayed in touch for years and years and years, and just things didn't kind of work through or fall into line that we wanted them to, so he couldn't end up attending. You'll see when I show you guys the room tour, that all my extra stuff that I have is designed to have 2 people in it, and in this room. The way the room is set up, it's set up in an L, almost an L-shaped type room, as in we're here, and then it kind of wraps around a corner and then goes out the door. This used to be an old study room, or study lounge is how they phrased it. So with everything going on in the pandemic, they're not filling all of the rooms to capacity, so they need to obviously make more rooms so they can spread people out. So they converted the room I'm in into a dorm room. So it's bigger than normal, which is nice, and the fact that I'm also solo just kind of adds to the awesome factor. But I have my bed and all my personal stuff is all kind of around the corner, and then my living space where my TV and my extra desk, printer, all that stuff is kind of in around the corner in that living area. I've got the extra bed I use as a couch, For overall, it's a pretty decent setup. Honestly, I like it. Also, the way I'm I think I already mentioned this, but I'm being in an all freshman dorm. I'm on the top floor, and I'm on like the east side of the dorm, so I have a perfect view of the actual city itself, which is super nice. Like, it's probably one of the best views I've ever seen from any of the dorms, and it also looks amazing at night. I'll show you guys a picture of that. The only bad side, or like drawback to it, is that when the sun rises, if I don't have my blinds down, it hits me like right in the face. Like, my bed is right there. So my blinds are down now. They're a little bit up just so I have some light coming in. But yeah, if those blinds are up from the night before, I'm up at like 7:30 in the morning, which is kind of nice if I have early classes, but still, it's just The way that the school is like handling like the pandemic and everything, considering it is Florida, has been really well done for the most part. There's obviously been issues and kinks in everything. I mean, that's just how it goes. They have like 11,000 kids on campus. But the only thing I was kind of surprised about was that when I got here, I was never tested. We never got tested. All of my friends, like, when they went off to colleges all over the country, the first thing that happened when they got there is they got tested. So that was kind of interesting. They never ended up doing that. And they still haven't. Our cases aren't too bad. We've only got about 86 cases as of last week. But they have this new rule. That's been put in place that they're not allowing anyone, unless they're your roommate or your suite mate, into the dorms. Into like your dorm room. So like, I can go to my friend's dorms, like the actual building, but I can't go in their room, regardless of a mask or anything like that. And it's like, we have to obviously wear masks everywhere unless you're in your room. And if you're walking around outside and there's nobody around you, it gets hot, so we'll pull them down underneath our chin, which is fine. We haven't had any of the issues with that one. But yeah, not having the ability to go into people's dorm rooms makes hanging out with friends really difficult. Luckily, we can go into the city. Like, the city is literally like a 2-minute walk at most from my dorm, so we can go in, walk around the river walk, which is kind of like a touristy type attraction in a way, kind of. It's a pretty walk right along the canal that divides the campus and the city. What else? But with it being kind of hot because of the weather, it's most days high 80s, low 90s with like 85% humidity. It gets really warm. I think the hottest it got here was like 110, 116 with the humidity. So it was hot. And from where I'm from in New England, Rhode Island area, it doesn't get that hot ever. So that's been a massive adjustment. I mean, I'm wearing all black, which is probably driving some people mad considering I'm in Florida. And then one of the cool things though is that you're in a major city, and based on like where we were or where we are, is that since we're in Tampa, the Tampa Bay Lightning are in the Eastern Conference Finals for hockey. And the arena that they play in is literally like 2 miles down the road, so we can walk to it if we wanted to. And all of my friend group we're all hockey fans, even though we're from all different parts of the country. We got Florida, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, Minnesota, Montana, California, Rhode Island, like everywhere. And we're all hockey fans, so that was one of the cool things we were to bring together for ourselves, is, watch hockey. So like, when it's game night, like tonight is game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Islanders, the building, one of the major buildings that's in the city, it kind of looks like the Coliseum, but like taller and narrower. They put a big projection of the Tampa Bay logo on there on game nights, and then on the Riverwalk they have lights. They'll do alternating. It's blue and white, which is really kind of cool. The only sad part is that I'm in Tampa, and Tampa knocked out the Bruins, and I'm a Bruins fan, so that kind of gets a little at times. But other than that, it's awesome. I love where I'm at. I wouldn't trade it. I've made some awesome friends here, and I've really been enjoying it. My classes have been interesting in like a good way. It's very different than your typical grade school, where it's, you know, you go to school from like 8 to 3 or 8 to 4, however long you're in school for. It's spaced out, so it requires you to be very organized. Like that's what this is up there, the sticky notes. That's my entire schedule of like my days of the week, and then when my classes are, and then I write down what the building is, what room number it is, and then what I need and the time. So it allows me to stay organized, because I was never really much of an organized person in high school. But now being in college and being independent, you know, I'm all on my own. There's a lot more weight on the situation. So I need to be organized. I need to be focused. I need to keep everything in order and in line. And so that's why I do it. It's just something that works for me, and it's been working really, really well. But my classes have like today, it's like 11 in the morning on a Thursday. My first class doesn't start till 3 p.m. And then I've got class from 3, I've got a couple different classes, and I'm done by 7, and then I'm done for the day. And then there's other days, like my Monday and Fridays, or Wednesdays and Fridays, excuse me, I only have one class, and it's in the morning, and then I have literally the entire day off. That's it. So that has been an interesting adjustment. Like I have so much more free time, which is awesome, but it's also bad because you have more free time, which means you need to be organized. That is the biggest piece of advice I could give to people in college, is being organized makes all the difference. Speaking of Airsoft, obviously, because probably a lot of you guys are wondering, is because we're doing this, you know, the vlogs, because we're not out on a field playing, we're not in our gear, not giving you the typical stuff in terms of when we're going to be home. I don't know what Garrett's exact date in terms of when he comes home. I know I fly home November 20th, and I'm home, and I come back to Tampa the 15th of January, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I fly home on the November 20th, and I'm back January 15th. So between that 2-month span, my indoor field that's like right up the road from me is going to be open. I got new gun, new parts, new equipment and stuff, because my 19th birthday is in less than 2 weeks. So that was what I asked for my birthday, is new gear, new gun. I got the EMG Salient Arms gray rifle, which is very famous from the 13 Hours movie. 13 Hours, the Benghazi stuff. So that was kind of a gun I've always kind of wanted. It's got a Gate Aster, which is basically the Gate Titan's little brother, put into it, so I can program it. It's got some insane specs. I think I can run the gun up to almost 46 rounds per second, which, for any of you wondering what that is, it's very similar to the famous no fall auto on building type gun. I think that one was shooting 57, and I'm shooting about 46. So it's not as fast, but it's definitely pretty snappy. It's pretty quick. So I'll definitely be bringing you guys gameplay. I'll bring in unboxing, reviews. So we have a lot of stuff planned. We're very excited to bring you guys that new content, because new content to you guys and what you guys see is just as exciting for you as it is for us, because we love making, we love bringing this content to you guys, because seeing your reaction to it is what we do. We like making people happy. We like sharing what we love to do with everybody else. So seeing your responses, your comments, your likes, and all that stuff is such a motivation for us. So yeah, we're very excited to bring you guys that new stuff. And it's a couple weeks, it's about 2 months away still, but I can assure you that is coming, because I'm just as excited to show you guys as I am to use it, because it's something that I've been wanting for a while now, and I finally got the opportunity to pick it up. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing that to you guys. Different stuff. The field I play at is indoors. I 100% prefer to play indoors. I prefer the CQB. I'm small, I'm fast, so that just suits my play style in terms of how I play. Very aggressive, very quick, kind of like a Speedsoft type style, but still the Milsim tactical, none of the pimped out type guns. So I'll be playing indoors, a lot more high intensity, high action stuff. So I'm very, very excited to be doing that. Garrett's going to be joining me. But yeah, so we've got a lot of great things planned, a lot of great, things coming. And yeah, I'll keep up with kind of the vlogs, the update stuff, maybe once a week, maybe every other week, depending on what we're doing. We got to worry about school, so the editing and YouTube kind of takes obviously a back seat. So we're balancing both of them the best that we can. But yeah, we love to hear you guys' comments, feedback on anything you guys want to see. Let us know. We love to read the comments. And it gives us ideas, because there will be times where we're going to be hard pressed for ideas. So hearing things you guys want and what you guys want to see, leave them in a comment, and I guarantee you we're going to give it a consideration or a look into doing something. So more than happy to take up considerations and ideas. And yeah, if you guys see us on like a field, or you guys see us out in public, which probably not going to happen for a while, but especially at a field at UBG or Troy, if you guys see us, come on up, say hi. If you guys want to take pictures, if you guys want to do any of that stuff, we love that. Seeing the positive effect we have on people in the airsoft world, the airsoft community industry, is an awesome feeling. So by having you guys reach out to us, DMing us, following the Instagram, reaching out to us, we love that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.